Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. I think we're having a little bit of some weird issues going on, but hopefully it is working. How is everyone doing today? Perfect. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I clicked go live like 5 minutes ago and I was just talking to myself and I realized it wasn't going. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But as you can see, I kind of made a few changes to my setup so I can see things a little better. Hopefully the mic is still picking up things fine from this angles. Let me know if it's being weird or not, and I can see if I can fix it. Also, have a little bit more lights in the back so it's not as bright. Because last time it was a little bright. I like it when it's dark. I don't know how you guys like to hang out or chill or game, but I like it when it's a little ambiance. Mic is perfect. Awesome. All right. I'm going to give a few more minutes for people to join because I am going to be doing some big summons today. Let's go over how much I got. I got 239 um, since I streamed 3 days ago. 28 of these. I think I'll have access to stargazing, so maybe today I'll choose who I'm going to try to target. Obviously, six is not enough to really get anyone, but maybe I'll get lucky. Who knows? And then I have 26,000 diamonds, which is almost 100 summons. So hopefully I can get there. But let's go ahead and just do a few daily things. I got Taylene from the Get All Heroes thing. Right there. Um, so I did not pull for her. I didn't pull anything actually since I last streamed. One thing I did use, I had like two of these, but I got like garbage from those. So it's not like I even got anything exciting. But let's look at what I got. So I pushed a little bit. I'm on chapter 11, 16, so that's pretty exciting. And then on King's Tower, I had the Brutal Citadel, which was kind of perfect because Maulers is basically what I was had the best comp for. And then I guess I have the World Tree today, so we can push that one. And then I'm at floor 110 for the King Tower. Oh yes, I do need to I also have the Hero Returns pull. I have 5 of these. How do I get more? Day 4, summon 300 times, so I'll for sure get these two. So I get two more, and then rank 500. I'm at 844, so maybe I'll get that in arena too. We'll see. I'm not used to pushing an arena and it actually being a little hard because the all yellow bot teams are actually a little challenging with my team because I have like 2 yellow units. But we'll see. We'll see. So that's the plan for today. I actually have enough of the purple essence to upgrade someone, but I don't have. You need to be yellow or legendary to upgrade them to 140, and I don't have anyone to do that. So hoping to get some pulls. Some more turtle mans would be nice. Safia and Skryath are pretty weak. I don't really have anyone who, besides Turtle Man and Mishka and Entandra, that's close. So we'll see. Verk is my carry, honestly. Sanjo and Verk have been kind of doing some work. Um, but I've really hit like a wall at this point. I could probably push a little bit farther if I tried hard, but yeah, I don't got that much time to be dinking around with that. So let's go ahead. Let's push the Wilder Tower. Let's see what we can do here. Actually, and then after doing that, we'll do some summons. Let's equip her. I don't think I'm gonna push very far in this, honestly. It's surprisingly hard early on. Oh, and I got my owl to a mythic. And I got auto battle. Auto battle is actually so nice. You can just put that bad boy in, and you can just step away, do something else. It's nice. But I really don't have anything else to do, so I'm just gonna watch this. See how far I can get with this. Been busy with your main? Are you busy pushing on your main? I'll probably do a separate stream or maybe like an add-on at some point where I push my main because I haven't intentionally pushed campaign or towers in probably a month or two. You're pushing right now. What chapter are you on right now? And how many hypogenes do you have? I know you have like, don't you have a full team worth that's ascended, or am I thinking of someone else? 43, 44. I can't remember what I'm at. I think I'm at like 41 maybe. And then I don't know what I'm at Forked Fate. Forked Fate seems a little easier to progress. 3 ascended, okay. So you're getting close. You're close to the new awakened, which is fun. Let's see. I gotta pop this menu up real quick. All right, here we go. All right, once we get stopped here, we'll do some summons. We'll do the fun stuff. I'm actually really excited. I've been playing a lot of this on my new account, but it's been really sad because I can't push. Welcome, Inte, Nt, however you pronounce it. I can't miss a stream. Well, you've attended 100% of them so far, so I'm trying to drink my tea. I made some tea and I put it in a giant mason jar. It's peppermint tea. Last time I made some tea, but I didn't drink it and it got cold, so I'm trying to actually like drink it quickly, or quickish. All right, we're actually gonna let that run. I'm actually doing better than that than I thought. All right, the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and do these summons. What is the light bearers of the faction today? Should I pull light bearers or should I change it? If I change it, I'd probably change it to Mauler or Wilder. I kind of want to go for Awakened Brutus first. That sounds kind of fun because as a recap, let's look at my wishlist heroes. I got him. I got these 3. Light bears all the way. I got everyone on Maulers except for Scrag. I don't have these 2. And I only have her, Pharrell, him. Which is sad because I really want to get him. I want Isolde. Inte, okay. Is it Inte like the Pokemon? I don't know if you played Pokemon. I thought he was really cool when I was a kid. Graveborn for the win. Well, we'll save the faction ones for last and see if there's any that maybe I need, and then I'll change it if I want to. All right. Well, let's go ahead. Let's do this. Worst case scenario, I get a lot of copies of. I already have one of him, so okay. I get a lot of like spread out copies. Right now, I really need like a lot of the same. I have a Leica, so that could be helpful. I changed my mind. Graveborn all the way. Ooh, there's the Verk. Let's go. I'm actually excited about that. I think do I need one more Verk? Yeah, one more Verk. I want to get Verk's signature item. No, Michigan's not bad either. signature item built out. Nothing too crazy. Pretty tame. A Sophia. Okay, we're getting some repeats, which I like. I'm liking the repeats. Another Leica. Okay. I like Leica. Leica's one of my favorite heroes, but I want something a little juicier. There we go. There's our Verk, baby. That's what we needed. Best pull. We got another Turtle Man too. We'll take that. We'll take that. Nice, Izald. Now, I'm not going to build him until I get more copies, though, but I'm excited to get him. I mean, he's just so cool. Look at that man. Not getting anything too crazy. I'm getting a lot of kind of bland pulls as far as like one or two at a time. Raccoon, Raccoon. All right, let's use the diamonds now. Let's see what we get with these. One celestial and two random hypos just from regular pulls. That's pretty nutty. I don't think I've pulled. I haven't pulled a single one yet. Maybe we'll get one soon. I feel like I'm due. Maybe we should see who my first pull is. Holy frick. And then based on that, that's who I go for? I don't know. I could get screwed over in like a boring one. Another Verk. Verk is meant to be. Verk is an inevitable. Isold's not as good. That's disappointing. Another Raku. Okay. We'll see who my first pull is for Hypogene or Celestial. All right, we got four, so I think we just do one of each. Tassie, kind of boring. We got Maulers, Salaki, okay. Let's see what the Graveborn is. Hodgkin, and then I think all of these have been ones that are not my wish list. Yeah. So I probably won't use any of these, at least not for a long time. Hmm. All right. I'm doing it. I'm doing the Graveborns. Okay, that's one of our boys. Let's go. We'll take an Odin. And another Pharrell. Okay. I mean, Pharrell's not bad. It's just a funny one to get. Amira. Okay. I'm getting some good Graveborn pulls. Let's see if we can fill these out later, and then I'll pull those. If they're at least mid. Okay. I basically, if I get Taylene or who else is there? Let me look at my the Celestials and Hypogenes. I think Taylene and maybe Wukong are the only two I won't do. Taylene because I already did her, meta boring. Wukong I think is just ultra trash. And then for Hypogenes, I think honestly I would go for anyone except for Mortis. Just because Mortis, I mean, he's kind of everywhere. Yeah, that stream, the Mira is all yours. Halus, Halus maybe. I don't haven't built my main one, so I know Halus is pretty strong. We'll see. Hopefully we get it today. I would love to know like who I want to go for. Um, do I have enough fodder? Not quite. I can do Turtle Man. Should I do Turtle Man or Mishka? I feel like I have to do Turtle Man. No, Mishka's too meta to make my priority. She's on my wish list, so I will build her. But yeah, Mortis, two copies, and you're kind of set. Got to go with Turtle Man. Okay, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, I think that's a good one. All right, so we got Turtle Man. Let's wait to upgrade Graveborns. I saw your heroes for the guild boss, and I saw that you had a Scryath mythic. I was like, dang, you must have got some good luck with that one. All right, I think that's all I can really do. Let's see. I think there's some stuff I can collect though. For all, oh, and I need to do my other summons. Yeah, no, thank you. Do I get a free one? Why is it? There we go. Ooh, 3 stargazing. Hero return. Let's see what we get here. Collect these. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna put auto on for campaign. Now that I have some upgrades. Sure, let's try it. All right, we'll do that, and then while that's autoing, let's go ahead and do the hero returns. We got a light bear, Rosalina. Honestly, Rosalina's not bad. She's not on my wish list, so I'm not going to use her for now. Tresnor, okay. Yeah, I think a mythic Trisha would be great for anyone. Oku, it is what it is. Another Oku, back to back Okus is actually crazy. I didn't realize it was random. I thought you like got one of each or something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Moro. Okay, Isabella's actually one of my heroes. That's nice. I'm glad to have her on the team. And let's see, I need one more day for that. I need 50 more summons for the next one, and then arena. Oh, and then I should probably level up Turtle Man. There we go. We're getting some good upgrades here. Yeah, sometimes there's just heroes that just don't wanna be summoned. They're kind of tricky. They're annoying. Let's see. I feel like I already collected some of my like new things today, so I don't have to deal with them after the fact. We got that Tresnor and Oku. I want to save my fodder for him. So I'm not going to use it on her. Oh, it's only not random fewer birth. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, I do have these. Might as well. Might as well do that. Oh, I gotta summon more. Okay. Never mind. Let's check out the guilds. Let's see how we're doing over here. Yeah, see, I have your Scryoth right here. He's on my guild team. This is probably such a bad team, honestly. But I'm just throwing. Actually, no, I can't do it now. I'm autoing. Let's see how auto is going. I've been kind of stuck here. Yeah, Scryoth does do some work. Yeah, I'm not gonna win that one. Let's try it. Let's try mixing things up. Let's try putting her back in. Yeah, that seems really bad. Come on. Nice. Yeah, I feel like I always get on my last account I had Nimisu was just always chasing me. I pulled so many copies of him. It was insane. And I would want like Trisha and Mira because I think they were newish at the time. And I just could not get copies of her. In my main account, it took me a while to get Mira, but I've actually gotten some really lucky pulls recently. And so I finally have Mira built out, thankfully. But I mean, it took a while. It was frustrating. All right, we got some travel notes. Let's see what we got over here. This stage is killing you. Which stage are you on? Does anyone know when? I don't know why I can't. There we go. Does anyone know when there are two teams for campaign? When you start having to use two teams instead of one? I was trying to remember. I'm sure I could look it up, but could not remember. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna for Celestial and Hypogene. I'm just gonna see who my first poll is. Depending on that, we might just do that one. Where's my chicken man? Always way down here. Wait, I gotta get my chest. There we go. 20. Wow, that's crazy actually. That's a lot of chapters just to only have one team. But we'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about that. Almost have 2,000 purple. Is there anyone I can even upgrade? I'm sure there's a Graveborn, but I really don't. Hmm. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, you do kind of fly through these first stages pretty quickly, honestly. Trying to think what I should pull. I kind of just want to pull for some stargazing cards, even though I mean I don't really care about Destiny summon scrolls. I'm not gonna be able to get any of these heroes. This could be nice, but it's not as fun. I might just do these. I'm gonna YOLO them. We're doing stargazing. We want max stargazing options, even if it's not the best option for min maxing. Let's go ahead and pull some of these so I can get to Nice. That's a good one. I hate how when you do single pulls, it does like the whole cinematic. I need 6 more of those. Okay. Nothing crazy for that. We are making some good progress in campaign. Let's see. I feel like I had so much to do the first night, and now I'm like, yeah, just kind of waiting. When's my next upgrade? 15-1. Okay. Ooh. Let's just buy these. Give me more fodder. The more fodder, the better. Do Realm, Guild, Tower, and Arena. Did I don't know, I think did Realm reset? Oh, it did. Okay. Let's see if we can clear this. Where art thou, my chicken man? Let's put him in here actually. Yep, we're gonna get rid of the auto battle. 43, 44. Yeah, that sounds rough. Are you just like trying the same thing over and over again, hoping it clears, or are you just trying different comps and stuff? Because I generally, because I have most of the meta champs, I just follow what has worked for other people. But sometimes that can take so long because you just gotta get lucky. Oh, did I say that? We'll put a little Oku in there. I don't know if that's helpful or not. I think at this point, it doesn't matter who I put in. But I am getting some good scrolls, so it's all RNG based. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. All right, we did those for the day, so that gives us some more summons. I'm feeling good about this one. I think we're gonna get something here. I'm calling upon my streamer luck. Okay, honestly, that's a good pull. I'm happy with that one. Okay. And then we got some of these. Let's resume. Yeah, that's just on crit. Yeah, I don't really have patience for that, especially with the old auto battle feature where you could literally just let it run forever. I remember letting mine run when I played classic. Like when I went to bed, I would go to bed, I would just set on auto, I'd flip my phone over, and it would just auto all night. And you'd be surprised the waves that you'll clear when you do that. But now it's like 10 and you're done, and it's like, you really have to be patient with that one. Let's check out the guild real quick. How many members we got? We got 11. Look at these. Look at these cool people up top. We still got new player. That's what we like to see. I don't know why I have my headphones on. I don't I don't need them to hear anything. Let me put these over here real quick. Yeah, the 10 feels like Just kind of like an annoying thing they put in. I don't really know why. All right. We're hitting a wall on campaign. I think I could probably get past it if I auto or if I manually did it, but I'm going to do this instead. Let's put Sophia in, and then let's put, honestly, I kind of want to put Scrag in. Let's give him some stuff. Give him some time to shine. Scrag. All right. Oh, Forked Fate. Duh. I always forget about Forked Fate, even on my main account. I forget about Forked Fate, and then I push like 3 or 4 chapters at a time. At least that's how it used to be. Now it's kind of hard to do that, but all right, I'm getting a lot of income from my purple essence. So I feel like I'm gonna get to 2,000 soon. So I kind of feel like I should figure out who I want to upgrade next. Naturally, probably a Graveborn. And I mean, it's got to be Frail, right? But I feel like I'm committing to Frail if I do that. And I really want to commit to Isolde or Odin. Um, Verk, I don't know if he's close enough. Let's see. I need a little bit more for Verk. Sanja, I need another copy. Yeah, because I can't level him up until I get some other boys ascended a little more. I know. I think I have to wait on my Graveborn to see if I can get another copy of someone else. Um, I do have Ferrail as a wishlist hero, so I could build them up, but I want someone who's kind of would carry me a little bit potentially. And I think my boy Isolde will do that. I know he's not as good, but I have a feeling deep in my heart that he's gonna do some carrying. Oops. Why is it? Oh, I forgot these quests here. They're just super random. After you push for Awakened Soulless, which faction should you target next? I would say probably Mauler, so you can get the Awakened Brutus. And honestly, the Mauler faction has gotten better as they've released more heroes. Yeah, Mauler. And since we literally just got an Awakened hero with Matria or whatever her name is, it's probably not going to be for a while until we get more. So, yeah. Even though I would love a Graveborn or a Lightbearer Awakened hero, but they've been kind of slow at releasing these, and so we'll see. It's just funny though because with how long the game's been out now, like as soon as you release a Lightborn or a Graveborn, people are gonna instantly be able to get it, which I'm totally fine with. All right, let's do the guild battle. But it's like just release it. Like we want that. Mm. New record. There we go. I'll save my other two for later in case I can push a little bit more. Let's go and try out some Forked Fate. I do like having Taline and Forked Fate because it can make it really. helpful with not dying. And she's just strong early on. Ooh, I feel like that was close. Good luck on your pull for Maulers. I would say don't follow me with what I'm currently doing with my Maulers. I would go for not Verk. But if you are wanting to do something fun, you could definitely do Verk. Um, as far as what Maulers you probably should go for, what we got here? Chicken Man here, Crassio, Salaki. Those three are really solid. I feel like those are kind of like the triangle of really go. And Scrag. Scrag, those four are like really good Mauler heroes. And make sure you have a copy of Warwick, but you probably don't need to build him out. Nemisu is fine. Sophia is good. Kryn is good. I think those ones are probably ones you might want to consider too. It looks like I'm starting to cruise with Forked Fate, which is good. Give me more of that purple essence passive income. I need that, sort of. Forked Fate really does give you some good things. I mean, you get the emblems for signature items. You get the purple essence. Like early on, Forked Fate is like chef's kiss. It's good stuff. The hypogene, the haste hypogene. You know I'm not good with names, so you can't put me on the spot there for that one. I'll take a look though. Aziz, I don't know how to say that dude's name. Iziz, Iziz, Brutus, Salaki, Scryath, Scrag, Crassio. Oh, Mortis, duh. Obviously Mortis. Yeah, I mean if you have Brutus already built up to a mythic, I mean, might as well just get him to Ascended. You're probably not going to use him a ton later in the game, but I think early and mid game, Brutus is actually not too bad. If he's already there, it's part of your Awakened Brutus anyway, so might as well use him. Here, while that's going, let's take a look. So you're saying use Lucretia. No, just kidding. Mortis. And do you think I should replace someone else, or what do you think? I don't think too much about Guild Boss personally, because I feel like once you get to like mid game, you can clear pretty easy. Coffin Girl with somebody else. I can only use one hunting blade, so. Mm, Mishka. I'll do one more of these. Let's see how I do. New record, 2.5 mil right there. Boom. More than what you were thinking. That's crazy. Look at you. I forgot about Mortis. And I forgot that you had Mortis. I know you mentioned it at one point. Yeah, Mortis is pretty good, especially early on. I mean, he can really help you go. Let's see. We got some more stuff. We got some travel notes. Thank you. I will take that. Ooh, we got some more guild coins, which means more of these. All right. So I've been thinking about Arena Store, and I need some input. There's two routes I'm thinking of. The first route, completely disregard what I probably should do, and that's getting these and these two emblems. And just doing full mythic, like everything, or not mythic, stargazing. Every time I can get a stargazing card in any situation, I'm just gonna buy it. Or do probably the smarter option, but not as fun option, and that is doing the emblems. What do y'all think? Yeah, rain is good. Rain and twins. So I wanna see who I get for my first celestial or hypogene and my normal pulls. Um, and then as long as it's not Tailene or Wukong, I will focus that hero whoever I get. So I can't pull them yet, and I think I already have 10. Yeah, I got 11. So I'm gonna wait to do that until I get that first one from my natural pulls. Hopefully, I get that tonight just from playing and getting more pulls. I feel like I'm due. Let's see if I can get to 10. Oh, sorry, y'all. You won't be on my friends list. Ooh, I'm almost to 120. I need 6 more. Let's see. Fight in arena. I can do that one. Daily points. Complete chapter 12. Level up the lowest hero. Daily points. Guild hunt. Complete chapter 14. I'm really pushing in Forked Fate over here. What do we got? We're one scroll away. I think I can get to that one scroll. I feel like I'm just cycling the same stuff, hoping for. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got one more of these. Let's make it a good one. Gwyneth. I do have Gwyneth on my wish list. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I want to make progress with some of my heroes, like I'm still gonna need their signature items built up. So we'll see how much. Okay, I lost Fork Fate. Let's switch over to main, and then I think Scrag. I like Scrag here. I think it's my second Gwyneth. Maybe it's just my first. Maybe I'm losing my mind. All right, who's messing me up over here? Oops. All right, let's move some homies around. Let's see what we can do here. Man, I'm getting this Belinda's really messing me up. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Might have to see if Mishka can help out a little bit. Because my Scrag and Scrath are just dying so fast. Um Put Sanji up top. Oh. Oh, I thought I was actually doing something for a second. Oh, they're so low. Mishka and Leica. All right, I'm liking this one. I'm liking the feel of this one. Nice. There we go. This might be the new one I have to roll with for a little while. I'm liking this one. Oh, put Sandra front. Well, I mean it worked, so I guess she's staying back until we reconsider. All right. Let's take a look. I need to do this today still. I'll wait till later. That's not that important. Got my unlimited. I've done both of these. I think I could. You know what we could do, and I hate doing these things, but we got some of these we could farm. I don't actually hate doing this, but because I've done this so many times, it's just brutal at this point. Mm, I don't know how I didn't see that one. Okay, what is happening? Ooh, I forgot you get a lot of the stuff from Arena. That's right. You did get a lot of free stuff, or like increased amounts of things. I hate that mode with a passion. I don't mind this one as much. I don't like the other one. The other one I hate doing that one. It drives me crazy. I don't know what it is about it, but it just is not my cup of tea. Look how good I am. I just did all that. I wonder if there's a way I can get that one down. No, let's just do it. See, this is a big brain move right there. Look at that. Boom. Let's do the green so I can get that green one. Boom. Yeah, take notes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sign of a real gamer. You and Goober have a gripe. I do. Maybe I'm just an old man and I'm just complaining about everything. I actually think, like, realistically, the only thing I really don't like doing is probably Expedition. And it's not that I don't like playing it from time to time. If it was more like a abyssal event where it's just like comes up, and when it does come up, it's like, all right, we can really like focus on it. I think I would like it more because I'm actually like waiting for the next abyssal event to come out because I've missed it and I really enjoy it. I feel like I would feel the same way about that if it wasn't all the time. Like I think abyssal's fun. Hmm. Yeah, being deputy or just being like in the leadership is definitely like more exhausting than the normal player too. All right, there we go. Magic time. The number one warrior. Ooh, we get a purple shards from this. All right, I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and check to see how I'm doing with my push, see if it's stopped, and then let's do some arena to see if we can get some more diamonds, and then hopefully have some more pulls waiting for us. Well, that was easy. Okay. I only got 2 stars. I finished that with like 4 moves. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, we hit a wall. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Does that put me to the next chapter? Nice. Who do we give her our next hero? A light bearer. All right. Any guesses? Who are we getting for this one? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be who? Who do I not have? It's gonna be. Oh man, I can't even think of any more light bearers. I have Rosalina, I have the male maid, I have Sanja, I have Gwyneth. It's gonna be Belinda. I know this is gonna be a Belinda for sure. Rosalina. I mean, honestly, you know how I feel about her. I think she's a great hero. What we got over here? Oh, there's the Mira. There you go. Good luck. Got some more summons there. Okay, we're getting some stuff. Let's do arena real quick though. I also actually she came to my head too, and I was like, nah, I got a Rosalina earlier. There's no way. Let's just let's have some fun. You think having Verk in the middle is the best spot for him? Generally, obviously that can vary. Do you think Verk middle is generally the best? Because he kind of goes side to side, or I don't know. Yeah, that we literally had the same. I guess it didn't matter. Just cleared it super easy. Yeah, we had the same process. I was like, Rosalina, nah, I just got her. There's no way I get her again. Oh, I thought I was gonna lose. Thank you for the diamonds. I'll go against this guy. I like this guy. I like putting him in the front of the person you want to poison. You think Verk middle is best. We'll keep him in the middle. I like moving them if things seem a little funky, but does anyone know the crying ghost? I forgot her name. Does anyone know of literally any uses for her? Like, have you seen her used in anything? Because I don't think I've seen her literally in a single thing. All right, let's do this purple one. That's a lame one. I feel like I always get such lame pulls from those. Not Isabella. What the frick is her name? Theowin. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Josh, are you the one who has commented in my chat or in my videos before about Verk? All right, we got some more summons. Let's go. Hello, welcome. No, he's not. No, she's not used. I literally don't think she's ever been used for anything. Another Mishka? Okay, that's good. Let's do some 10 pulls here. I think for now, if you log in like every 1 or 2 days, that's fine. I think if we get full and there's people who are like wanting to be more active, but for now, if you just want to, log in every few days, that's fine. I'm just going to pull individuals. I'm determined. We're doing maulers on this one. Give me a Verk. Nimbus. Literally, I was saying he follows me everywhere. I can't stand him. Not because I think he's bad, but I get him all the time. Okay. Yeah, I think I can. I thought I could. Oh, I need to equip more. We'll come back. We'll see. We'll see if I. Ooh, sure. I'll take that, and I'll take that. Got 2 more of these. Give me something good. A Screg isn't terrible. Arden. I mean, I do need some fodder. Let's see what we get here. I told people on their server that the goat bacon. Thanks for spreading the propaganda for me. I appreciate it. All right, so here's the dilemma. Do I want to try to get Turtle Man farther or get Mishka to the same level as Turtle Man? The plus with getting Mishka is I can upgrade her to 140, which is nice. That should help me push a lot, on top of having her upgraded. Oh, I don't even have any more Turtle Mans. Let's see. If I get one more of him or her to this, I can use Nimbus as fodder. If I want. Mishka would be the investment into your Turtle Man because of the progress. That's true. That's true. The more I can push, the more I can summon, and I get another Turtle Man. I mean, it's just the cycle of life. All right, let's see. We got some equipment. Mishka's good. Who was I using? I was using these 4 and then Leica. Yeah. Mishka. All right. I've seen enough. I will do Mishka. It pains me because Mishka is vanilla. But I'll get there eventually. I'll get enough for all of them. The love will be spread amongst all my heroes. Progressing is important so I can get that love spread faster. There we go. That's actually huge, though. Oh, and I can just spend $50 on that. That's perfect. All right, this is going to help me a lot. Mishka's gonna start carrying me. Oh, I need to level her up. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? There we go. Now you have another hero that's good to like 160, 180. I think Legendary Pluses. That's a me purchase. Have you actually purchased that before? The $50 or like $50 packs like that? She is a monster early. Mishka's so good early. You know, I told myself I wasn't gonna fall into like the wilder thing because it's easy to just do wilders early on and just kind of stick with them. And I've inevitably I've fallen into it. I got Mishka, Turtle Man, and now Laika. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm becoming my own worst enemy, which is following the meta, which is fine. That's what I recommend in most of my videos, but I need a mage though. I'm surprised I don't have any mage heroes. Yeah, my mages are kind of weak. Any perks? Perk Bonanza, you got anything for me? When do I get my next thing from the Brutus thing? Turtle Man is definitely not meta. Maulers love you though. They'll bounce back. That's true. I'll get more Maulers. It'll just take some time. What chapter do you think Shamira falls off? That's a tough one. Wilder propaganda carries. It does. Shamira, I feel like, becomes less valuable. Oops. Um, Mid to late game. What do you guys think? I feel like, I mean, you could max build her out with her signature item and all that nonsense, but I think she kind of just slowly falls off. There's just better options. Maybe like 30. Let's look at popularity, and then let's go to campaign. We got Shamira at 16 from 1 to 12. 13 to 24. Where do we got her? 12. Okay, so she's more popular, and then 25 and above, 17. So that's not really helpful at all, honestly. If there was like a different one that was like 35 and above, I feel like that would be helpful. 25 and above is still super like mid game. I don't love that. I do like looking at this. It's not like the all end all be all, I think, the popular heroes thing, but it is. Oh, I clicked on Expedition. Get me out of here. $7.10 spot. You're talking about Mishka? Mishka or Shamira? There's no like crazy events coming up. I feel like it's been kind of slow. Shamira. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely does have more value with bossing. I wish there was more bossing in the game. I really like bossing mechanics and just like seeing the different comps for different bosses. It kind of makes you think about things a lot differently. Yeah, I'd say if you're yeah, I don't know if she'd be worth it to invest in her that late. I mean, if you have no one to invest in, is Timber Rift coming soon? I would love that. Yeah, I think I should probably start messing around with test servers a little bit more. I just haven't. And I tried the other like a little while ago, and it was just giving me all sorts of issues. I mean, obviously it's a test server, so it's not going to be prioritized to be like super good quality. But every time I was trying to upload it, it just was not working for me. Um, which is why a lot of times with updates, I don't use the test server for my videos. I would if I had better access, but maybe I should try again. Yeah, holidays normally have free stuff. There's some free stuff for Thanksgiving, but there's nothing too crazy. Yeah, it would make sense that Christmas would be a collab. I remember last year's Christmas stuff was pretty in depth. Like there was a lot of rewards, a lot of you got the free Shamira skin, which was cool. Yeah, they seem pretty adamant that they will never do a dimensional tower. I think now that they have an awakened hero for hypogenes and celestials, they will probably be more inclined to do a tower for the two. It would make them more money, honestly. I only have 4 moves left. Shoot, what am I? I need 9 more. I have not been paying attention. Yeah, this is not a good one. Rip. Gotta try again. Yeah, I love it when the free stuff is like gold coins or just stuff you will never use as like a whale or a dolphin or just a long term player. Honestly, in some cases. Come on. All right, here we go. This has to help me. Yeah, I mean, for dimensional towers, it would be like if someone wants to theoretically spend a lot of money to get far on their tower pushing or just to kind of be a whale, you're kind of screwed if you didn't start from the very beginning. So, I mean, I get why they wouldn't want to do the dimensional collabs also. It would be nice if you could use your gold for like 10, 20 summons a week, like a shop thing where you can only use it once a week and then, I mean, give you a sense of being able to use your gold for literally anything would be nice. I love playing Candy Crush in my AFK game. Have you ever played gotcha games before? Because they have this crap on every single gotcha game. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's I've played other games and it's always these mini game things. I'm like, who Who is wanting this? Again, I'm not complaining too much. I'm definitely complaining. There's nothing on the side. They have to do the mini games to keep people invested. They put these in here because when you're a new player, you make a new account and you're like, oh, I've hit a wall. I can't push anymore. I need just like a little bit more diamonds or a little bit more summons. And then I'll get to where I need to. And then you're just like, wait a second. I can do Candy Crush to get more stuff. And then it just keeps you hooked longer. It's all part of their scheme. It's genius. All right, give me 3 stars. What's up, Wrench? How's it going? I only got 2 stars from it. That's actually crazy. All right, let's check. Oh, I hit the wall. I hate how you have to accept this chest every time you hit this. All right, we got enough for some summons. We have some purple shards, whatever they're called. Another Raku. All right. I don't want to spoil this for everyone, but I'm about to get my first Celestial Hypogene. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm just pointing it into the air. That sign that popped up, it was saying, "Are you sure you want to summon your first Hypogene or Celestial?" Oh dang, never mind. All right, here it is. Dang. Every time I record and I say something stupid like that, it works. But I guess my luck does not work when I'm streaming. Raku, more like raccoon. It's actually more like Mr. Raccoon. I did jinx myself there. For those who did not see my last stream, feel free to send me a friend request. I still have 25 more slots. My ID is here 618-2384. Feel free to add me. I'll put it in the chat too. There you go. He is not civilized. Let's look at him. I mean, the tongue sticking out's a little crazy. The butt shake's a little crazy. I mean, he is not civilized. But he's not digging through trash like a normal raccoon. He's just shooting oranges at people. And if you happen to be making a new account, here is the guild if you want to join. The Baconators. My account is crying. I saw, oh yeah. Hi, chat. There you go. I wanted to give you a shout out. I saw that right before I went live, so there's your moment of fame. He itches his butt with what he throws at you. That seems pretty normal for a raccoon, right? Raccoon, I think, is a little weird. I don't like that. Where's he at? Where's his fine? I gotta go here. So Raku's weird because getting him to 5-star can sometimes be not great. I think it is a disability. It basically it makes him not as useful in certain parts of the game when you get him to 5-star, having that kind of that reset in there. So it's just kind of weird having a hero that you don't want to max out. I mean, I think ultimately maxing him out's probably what you'd want to do if you want to use him in like other like campaign and stuff. But I think it's campaign where it doesn't matter as much, if I remember correctly. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not a big Raku fan. I just think he's not as good as he used to be. Let's see if we can get this tower completed. It's top right skill. And also because he's a wilder, there's just wilders are super strong. And so ooh, I can almost get 6 wilder card summons. Pushed to 4116 today. It was miserable. That's why I literally push like once every 2 months. Because it's a little easier for me. I feel like it's an easier to push. Or a little more AFK-able at least. All right, there we go. Oops. Let's see if this will help us at all. Age stage, yeah. Age stage increase for a bunch of work does not feel or sound very fun. Yeah, that's not going to help me. Let's just swap to Forked Fate, see if we can get any pushes here. All right, let's see what we got. I mean, I think your odds of getting mythic gear goes up higher from AFK rewards. So, I mean, the farther you can push campaign, the better. Mythic gear is honestly just kind of in a weird spot. It almost feels RNG like if you're going to get the right gear for the heroes that you have built. Yeah, pray into RNGesus every night is a one way to do it. Because like you could so let's say you focused Maulers and you want to get some awakened or you want to get some gear for your awakened Brutus once you get him. You could just happen to get like a bunch of Mauler gear for mages and then get it for other things from other factions. And then just never get any for that could fit on awakened Brutus. And that's just kind of how it is. It feels bad. I wish. Is it this store that becomes mythic? I wish there was like a way to specify. Like if it was just random, like you had like 10 different items, mythic items every day, and then it was a random faction. Sure, that'd be cool. Yeah, I agree. T1s don't ever buy the gear for the here. Just save up for your T1s. The true meta Turtle Man, Verk, Pippa, Cecilia, and Theowen. Are you just picking heroes that I've hated on besides Verk and Turtle Man? Oh, now we got the you've triggered the Mezoth propaganda machine. Yeah, just push as far as you can. Campaign, push as far as you can. Increases your odds of getting random mythic gears. Just keep pushing, just keep pushing, just keep pushing, pushing. What am I doing? I gotta play Candy Crush. Gotta get back to the Candy Crush grind while I push. Pippa is actually like decent. He's not bad. He's not like Theowen who's abysmal. I'm overthinking this. I just need to go. That's not what I wanted to do. Mezoth. I'm not gonna address that comment. Mezoth's tongue. Oh, I didn't see this one down here. Ugh, I hate this stupid. Oh, I thought I finished it. I was just waiting for it to. Oh, I should have done the other one. I'm telling you, someday there will be an awakened Mezoth, and it's gonna be pretty cool. I would be curious to see what kind of designs they did for an awakened Mezoth. Mm, he'll be a brick wall. That's just the design. A purple brick wall with a tongue hanging out. Oh wow, that was easy. See, look, I cleared that in like 4 turns. Not literally, but and I'm gonna get 2 stars. Okay, maybe not. I got some pretty good RNG here. He has 5 tongues. At this point, every hero will be awakened to the next 300 years. I hope I'm not playing this game in 300 years. That'd be crazy. He gets fatter and takes up the whole side of the screen. So you guys should be on the design team. I like these designs. No more like pretty Lycas or like I don't know. No more of the like the frilly pretty stuff. We need like big tongues. We need 20 tongues. We need fat Mezoth. We need like the gross people. Gross people represent. We don't want good looking characters. We want gross characters. It's what the people want. Gigantamax Gengar. Yeah, Gengar's got that big old tongue. You guys never thought you'd be watching a Candy Crush stream today. I think I know what he looks like. I cannot get these last ones. I forgot his name, but there's this YouTuber that makes he's like a professional or ex-professional Pokemon player, and he makes like all types of videos about like the metas and the best Pokemon and blah 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 of different types. And I haven't played a Pokemon game in a while, and I've never played it like competitively, but I like watching his stuff. It's just like it makes me feel informed. Yes, Wolfie. That's who it is. Wolfie. I like Wolfie's stuff. Seems like a nice guy too. Oh gosh, dang! I only had one. All right, we're gonna go check. Oh, we're still pushing. Oh, just kidding. Forked Fate. What did we get from Forked Fate? Hmm. I think I need to go back to campaign and see what level I lost on, because I think I can adjust it. Let's see. Let's diagnose this issue, boys. Oh dang, Turtle Man and Mishka kind of just messed up their back line. They're just bounce. It's like a bounce house back there. Look at that. That's easy. I wonder if you could have a team that's five like heavy CC heroes. So you have Mishka, Turtle Man, Scryath. Who else? Huron, maybe? I feel like that'd be kind of funny. Just a total bounce house of like unlimited CC. And you just put an owl in there to make sure they proc their ults all the time. I like Kazard. I think Kazard's so cool. Design wise, I love the ice. And he's one of the few heroes that actually has like alts that kind of change the whole screen, and it's just cool. Kazard's so cool. No, we don't need health. No health. Just constant bounce house of fun. We'll do no damage, but it'll be fun. Also, this guy, like early on, he can depend on your build, he can be really annoying. Little vampire guy. Next Awakened Celestials should be campaign orthos. Orthos and campaign is so funny. Nice. There we go. I think we're almost done with this chapter. Nice. I think it goes just to 40. Let's take those diamonds. We're nowhere close to summoning for diamonds. But we do have 5 scrolls. I like Flora a lot. I think Flora's cool too. When do I level this up? 15-1. Hmm. Debating whether I should go back to Candy Crush or try to finish this chapter. Let's tweak some stuff. Let's see what we got here. Just gonna move them around, see if that helps. Nice. There we go. All right. Is Audrey? I've said this since I've started streaming or making videos. Is Audrey a guy or girl? Yeah, Leica's the goat for sure. Her. Okay, it's a girl. I can stop not being sure. Let's auto this. Let's see if we can get this with two more tries. Might need to move some people around. We'll see. Actually, no, looking good. Nice. Okay. Let's leave them be. Let them do their thing. Let's do one Candy Crush. Oh, we have this. What do we get from this? Scrolls. Okay, maybe we can do this if we get stuck. You can check their genders via the story. Head femboy. You just before you go to sleep every night, do you just watch or read Mezoth's story? Is it like a bedtime story for you? Helps you get sweet dreams. Of course. That's what I like to hear. They the Lilith did the survey of like they were making like a plushie or something and they wanted to get like feedback on what hero people wanted a plushie made of. And this is a missed opportunity, but it'd be really funny if we got like a ton of people together in the community to just vote Mezoth and have like a big a big Mezoth plushie would be so funny. People would want like Leica and cute ones, and then they got this Mezoth one. That would be funny. Um, my expedition group, I think I'm just leaving without I was assigned. I know people in my clan were starting to switch into a different one, but I think I'm gonna just take a small break from expedition this time and just do daily stuff or whatever when I'm thrown in, and then not focus too much. Because if I just like have to keep doing it all the time, I'm just gonna cry, which is lame, but I don't want to get too burnt out. Yeah, I think it's just a survey, so you could literally just have random people fill it out. They don't have to play the game. I would. So they sent like a the survey to like the main community, but I also think they sent it to like a different like content creator Discord, and it's just the same survey. I don't think it didn't weigh anymore. They just were trying to spread the survey around, and I was hoping they would send me a free one of whatever one they chose, because then I could put in my background whatever the free or whatever the squishy they end up doing. But I haven't heard what they end up going with. I don't know what the next one is. I think I voted Leica, which is not surprising. Leica is one of my favorites. All right, onward. But imagine just a giant mezoth instead of a Christmas tree, or over here, a giant mezoth squishy. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. It's nice having people in the community that are enjoy my content and like just hanging out. Y'all are pretty cool. All right, I've got 10 more of these. Nothing. I wanted to send. There we go. Favorite YouTuber. That's high praise right there. Oh, I'm on. I see two formations. Look at this. All right, we might have to reevaluate some stuff here. That B for Baconator is the goat. I I don't know. I don't know if this is the right one to use here. Yeah, I go in spurts of like making a lot of content for random games that I'm playing on Tap B for Baconator, and then I just go silent for like a month. I'm thinking of doing some Dark Souls streams. I just bought the newest one, or not the newest one, the remaster of the first game, which was like one of my favorite games growing up. Let's see if this works. So I might just stream that and then put some VODs on there. I don't know. We'll see. I just got absolutely destroyed there. I think I need to focus up on this. Arena's YouTuber, of course. Yeah, Dark Souls is my favorite. I've been meaning to play it, but I want to save it for a stream, so we'll see. I used to play the first one all the time growing up. The remaster went on sale, so I bought that. Yeah, even if you're not like a fan of playing them, I feel like the lore is kind of fun. Um, I don't know if this is gonna help at all. Might have to start mixing and matching a little bit. I need Verk over here. Let's see if I can get through this with. Let's just toss a Nemisu in there. Oh, I had Verk right in the middle. He got yanked. All right, we got this one, and now Sandra should be able to carry my second team, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, I know some people put on like personas for their content and stuff, and that's fine. I mean, I don't even know what putting a persona on for something like this would even add to my content. But also, that's just not me. I'm not really someone to kind of put on a persona or act differently. All right, let's let that run. Let's see if we can complete a few more of these. And I might need to reconsider. What just happened? Why is there like nothing? That's crazy. Getting a Graveborn or someone else to 140 so I can get all my heroes, kind of get that general level buff, because that can be pretty significant. All right, let's think about this. I'm gonna do this. Oh, dang it! I have so many of these things. Thanks, I appreciate it. That's nice. I think I think sometimes it can be hard to find people online who genuinely want to engage with their community. But I know there's a lot of cool people out there who also really like to do that. So, all right, I got two of these rainbow things. If I can't beat this for 3 stars with those, I think I'm doomed. Okay, there we go. My totally non-biased way using gold for dimensional spirits. I think if that was the case, AFK or Lilith would lose their income from this game and like it'd go in half. Because I think that's where they get a lot of their money. Not probably not all of it, but it's definitely people like to spend money with those. I think, especially the collab events and stuff. But I agree. I think that's a great idea. I'm just happy they gave us the recent dimensional heroes. We didn't have to do like spend $1 million like they did with was it Leonardo and Arthur where you had to spend all the money at the events only for it to be added to the store later. I'm a big fat whale. I think it was answered towards um classic. I didn't love how there was not very many companion things, which is probably just because there weren't as many questions that were brought up. Um, Obviously, there's a bigger player base for classic, I assume. So I think there was just less questions. But I think next time we know there's a Q and A, I'm gonna just gather some from my community and see if I can just send it all at once and say here's the questions that people have and see if they take that. Because there really wasn't. They didn't really talk about companions hardly at all on the Q and A. Who's Bear? I don't know if I know who Bear is. Or Bear is that someone at companion or at Lilith? I'm the face of companions YouTube. That's pretty cool. It's funny when I started doing this in December last year. For one, I think my quality was definitely not as good back then. Both with like just video, audio quality, but also just like the content I was putting out. I don't think it was good. Now I'm pretty proud of like I try to be informed with most things I post. Sometimes it is just my opinion, and obviously it's not like totally the community's full opinion, or maybe not like the most meta things. But I like to look at resources and see what other people have to say for like meta things. So I'm not just talking out my butt half the time. But when I first started, I was definitely like guessing on a lot of things, and I was definitely wrong with some things I was saying back then. But now I feel like I actually, for the most part, obviously I'm not always right. This is a tricky one. I feel like my accuracy of stuff has gotten better, which I'm happy with. Can always get better though. Where's the CS? She does the videos on YouTube for AFK Arena. Not CS, but CM. So is she one of them that's in the videos? Because isn't the Vivian one of them? Is that who I'm thinking of? And then there's the other girl. Is that Bear? That was a good move. Yes. Okay. I'm not super familiar with like some of the staff with Lilith, even though I interact with them in the background a little bit. It's not. I'm not super active with them, but now that I'm in like their partnership program, I interact with a few people. All right, let's see if I can push here. I think I'm kind of getting stuck. Ooh, no, I can make a better comp here. All right, let's see if this pushes. I think I can get a little farther here. Inte, did you play Classic originally? Were you like a long-term Classic player, or did you start when Companions first came out? You started before Companions was out. Yeah, I've if you followed like a lot of my videos, there's been a few times where I'll start a Classic account and I'll play it for a bit, I'll enjoy it, but then it's I hit a wall real fast with Classic. Like I just look at Draconis and I'm like, I'm never gonna get any of these heroes. I look at the Awakened and I'm like, I could get maybe one or two Awakened heroes. It's just so much now, and if you haven't played for a while, even with some of the incentives for new players and returning players, it's just a lot, and so I end up just burning out really fast. Companions is pretty light still, which is nice. You can I can literally do my dailies in probably 10 minutes and I'd be done for the day if I want. Unlimited summons is kind of addicting. And I love that they gave us skins since we didn't have awakened heroes. Like it was actually cool. What skin did I even get? Well, it's obviously not in this account. I think I got Leica's skin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got Leica's skin. What skin did you guys choose for the unlimited summons? Yeah, I got really lucky. I think I got Ivan and the other Graveborn. That's really strong. I got them pretty quick with my new account in Classic. Yeah, the fire Gretzel skin, and then his other one. I'm not a fan of Gretzel's. I like the fire skin; it's fine, but the human looking one, like there have been so many times where I look at, like, I'll see his picture, like this picture, but it was with his human form skin, and I'm like, who the heck is that? Who's that hero? I don't know who that is, and I'll just stare at it for like a minute, and then it just hits me. I'm like, oh, that's Gretzel's skin. Not a Grez skin. I liked. I mean, there was obviously Mihira's skin, pretty cool. Pretty much just a white version. I don't really have her built out very much though, so I was like, I'm not going to use her very much. There was Chicken Man skin, which was all right. Kind of like a trumpet mob boss looking dude. I don't know. Not my favorite, but it's okay. There are a few others. There was like Belinda had one, but Belinda's going to be replaced with Awakened Belinda eventually, so I was like, I don't want a skin for her. Ooh. Nope. Yeah, Mahira's is good. Rain skin. What is rain skin? Oh yeah, this one's cool. This is the one of the expedition ones, right? One of my favorite skins. I don't. Is it even in the game? No, I feel like there's another Entendre skin. That's cool. I don't think it's in the game. And I love Citrana's winter skin. I've used it in a few thumbnails and stuff, but her skin is really cool. Where's Tassie? Tassie's got some cool skins. This one's pretty cool. It's a free one too, so if you missed it, sorry, but this one's a really cool one. Um, Probably one of my favorite skins in the game. Gosh dang it, I keep clicking on this. Yeah, I think I got the captain skin. I don't think I got the Entendre one. Lucretia came out after Ainz, I think, in Companions. Yeah, the crab one, the Captain Crab one's funny. I get stuck already? Oh. Oh, I got 9 levels. Let's see. Let's move some homies around, see if this helps. Yeah, Hodgkin's skin is funny. It's a good one. Either like I like the funny skins or I like the like aesthetically pleasing skins, if that makes sense. Like the cooler skins. I don't like Rowan's skin. I don't like Chicken Man skin. There's like too much going on. I like just like the simple, aesthetically pleasing ones. We need a Verk skin though. Ooh, Mishka's skin. Like this one's really cool. I love this one. I love the. I mean, are those fish in the pouch and like the white? Um, I technically have this one in my main account, but all right. We got to reevaluate some stuff. Let's go. Actually, let's see if I can do any more summons. All right, let's just we're gonna individual these. See if we can get lucky. Okay, that's our second Isabella. We'll take that. I think we're owed one here. Yeah, $100 for the skin is crazy. I did not actually spend $100. I don't think I would ever spend $100 on a skin. I think my wife would kill me. Nothing. Dang. There's Isabella. Yeah, Isabella's really good in Realm. Okay, so I think I can just upgrade Isabella to get to 140, or do I need to do Legendary Plus? No, I don't. Okay. Maybe I upgrade Isabella. I can use her for Dream Realm eventually. And Guild Boss. And then I can get all my heroes 140, which is actually huge. Am I crazy, or does that sound like a good plan? Let me make sure I have enough purple essence to even do that. Yeah, totally. I can get there. W plan. Yep, thank you. Thank you for the reassurance. I'm not going crazy. I think an Isabel's going to be cool too. There we go. Let me try to push Forked Fate one more time. Let's see if I can get any more. To get a little bit more purple essence, so I don't have to use as much of my AFK pulls, or whatever you want to call them. He's definitely cooking something. I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking up some good stuff. All right, let's stick this on auto. There's 40 right there. Let's see if we can get that. No mail. An hour, so you have to do expedition stuff. See, it's like a chore or like a job almost. And that's why I don't like it. You have to, or else everyone will be mad at you. And you don't want everyone to be mad at you, do you? I have to for my guild master. Do it for your guild master. Think of the joy you're bringing them. He's the only one keeping you in the game. All right, so I don't keep up with expedition planning and stuff. I just don't. I have had zero desire to really put myself in that. But I've been reading about some drama that's been going on. Has there like, because I know a lot of times people plan like, okay, this league will get this thing and this league will get this thing, and everyone has like a gentleman's agreement at the beginning. But was there someone like, was there a league that broke that or somewhere on a server or in a expedition? Like I said, I don't keep up with that stuff at all. But I heard people like complaining about it. I fail. Okay. Let's try moving this and see if that helps. Oh, someone got betrayed. Yeah, that's unfortunate. 3 to 4 guilds is crazy. You have to have a lot of time to be managing that. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. All right. We're going to use this. How much do I need? Might as well. All right, here we go. Let's see if this helps. I know Isabella isn't good in campaign, but do you think she's better than like putting together some trash campaign team? Oh, this is just a single one. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, some people get pretty I'm still getting smoked. Come on, team. Ooh, I got a newbie thing. Let's see what I got. All right, 10 more. Yeah. Ooh. Is that an upgrade? Nice, it is. We like to see that. What's that give me? Ooh, I think I can get her to... Yeah, that's a mythic. That's the first mythic. Let's go, baby. Yeah, that's huge, actually. Okay. Yeah, Sandra's great early game. She can really carry. Yeah, it does feel like West Coast wise, or like West as in the US, Expedition isn't too bad. Time wise. I don't know about Europe. I feel like it might be kind of bad in Europe. My rant about Sandra is that when I like first started playing the game, when I first started playing, I Yeah, that time difference is a little brutal. What a goat viewer. You've been assisting me in my journey, my Turtle Man fan account. I remember when, I mean, maybe this is what you're referring to, but I remember when I started playing companions at the beginning and everyone was using Sanja. And I was like, Sanja, like, who the heck is Sanja? And everyone was just flying through campaign with her. And like every like recommended clear had Sanja in it. And I was like, what the frick? Who is this Sanja person? And then it was too late. I just it would take too much investment to get her, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting Sanja for a while. And by the time I got her, she had kind of like wasn't as useful as early on. Have a good one, Josh. Thanks for checking in. My bio credits. If you give me to 45, then I'll give you some bio credits. Yeah. Yeah, pulling Maulers instead of Wilders when the game first came out sounds rough. Everyone's getting Awakened Solace, and you're like, where's my Awakened hero? Am I stuck here? I think I'm stuck here. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, Crassio is a little bit of a surprise for campaigns, I feel like. He's a hero that I think is a little was a little sneaky good. I'm a big Crassio fan. I think Crassio's a fun hero. And I like that you get a lot of value from just a little bit of investment with this signature item. But if you do decide to kind of put more in him, he just gets really good. So yeah, he does remind me of Lucretia actually. That's kind of like what I thought Lucretia would be like. Um, but just not as promising as she was. Hmm. Yeah, the signature item 20 is a pretty big jump from 10 for like just damage output for sure. Trying to think. Okay, let's do back to back to Candy Crush. I'm almost at the end anyway, and then I can maybe redo a few that I didn't 3-star. Boom. Mm. Oh, nice. That's it. You're crushing it. I get the joke. Candy Crush. I respect the puns. I hate these like ones where they're stuck. I don't think I've actually met someone who plays Candy Crush still. I played like forever ago on like my iPod, an iPod Touch. That was a good one. I think my mom used to play it a lot too. Hmm. This thing is not helping me. Yeah, Crassio early on, I feel like is super valuable too, just in a lot of areas. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm going loony on this one. Nice. 2 stars, hopefully. Nope. 1 star. All right, we'll take it. That's enough Candy Crush. I can't do any more of that. Ooh, I'm cruising in campaign though, sort of. Is that enough? Okay, that's one more set of summons. Let's go ahead and do these bad boys. Amira. Okay, Mira's great. There you go. There's another upgrade to the Mira you can borrow. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm sure they'll add some eventually, but you don't have to worry about it. You won't have to do that for a while, I'm sure. You won't have nightmares of Candy Crush and AFK companions. What do I got here? Am I close to anything? I'm kind of close with this one. Sort of. All right, let's see where I got stuck. We gotta do the classic switcheroo. There we go. The classic switcheroo never fails. Should I? I mean, I should activate this. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't do that right away. Then let's hold that in case I can activate another one if I get another mythic. So that would be nice. Let's go ahead and peek on this. Yeah, it is a nice signature unlock for sure. All right, let's see if this. I mean, this team has Sanja. I think Sanja just carries my second team. Yeah, she's cranking these dudes. Basically, if my first team can win, my second team will get carried by Sanja, which is nice. I'm close to getting through chapter 13 if it goes to 40. I don't know when it goes to 60 levels. Hello, Mr. Deer. Hello, Mr. Grassy Orb. I don't want you. Tufty. Tufty ears. Oh, okay. That's nice. Stage 15. Yeah, I probably won't get that tonight. Let's peek in here. What do I get for my next unlock? 5 more faction scrolls. I mean, might as well try to get this. Gotta be intentional with this. Gotta unlock my inner Candy Crush. The mental break is watching someone else play AFK companions. Hey, whatever you gotta do. All right, good luck. Good luck with your push. Ooh, nice. There's a lot of purples. Let's see if this helps. That did nothing. I mean, there's not really a lot of sources for faction scrolls or resources to get them. I don't know if I'd want to play this every day, but introducing it in some way would be nice. But this is definitely like early on. This is the best way to get the faction scrolls. You get so many. Oh, I'm not gonna get this one. Let's just finish it out in case I get lucky. Nope. Yeah, I don't think I've actually pushed King's Tower yet since doing my upgrades. Maybe I did. I'll definitely once I get through this chapter, hopefully. Let's see if we can get through King's Tower. And then I'll probably call it after that. But we've made, I mean, I've progressed how many chapters? Like 3, maybe 4? Dude, someone just messed me up. Their whole team messed me up. Yeah, I've heard of the credit card method. I'm not really familiar with it, but I've heard that's a pretty good strategy when it comes to getting faction scrolls. Come on. Kill that Verk. There we go. All right, now let's see if we can get this first one to clear. Complete the chapter. If there's someone else I can put in, let's put in her. Isabella versus Isabella. Dang, I just get absolutely smacked. Absolutely smacked. Oh, I feel like that one was actually close. Maybe it wasn't. It felt close. That's not it. Let's let it run a little bit. What do I need for my next level up? I know I'm not close, but what do I need? 4,000? Okay. 4,000. Oh, I cleared it. There we go. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Brutus. I will gladly take these. More summons, even better. Let's toss auto on while I collect my rewards. Let's actually equip this stuff. And now let's do some, I'm waiting for that first Hypogene or Celestial. It's going to come through here eventually. Gosh dang it. It's going to come through here. Another Isabella. I mean, it's not bad. That's not a bad one. We will take another Isabella. I can't have my expectations too high. What am I doing? Let's get some of this. Might be able to get Isabella up a little bit more. I don't know. I think I need one more copy of her, actually. Let's take a look. Lucretia or the wine glass guy. Is it? He's not the wine glass guy. Oh, is not Zolrath. Halus Robotic Celestial. Okay, so this guy, Halus, and then him. I know. I thought he had like a wine glass. Is it like an animation? Or is it part of a move? I don't know. I feel like he does do something with wine though. I feel like I've seen him with a glass. I feel like you're not going crazy. His story art. Well, maybe you are crazy. You're not talking about Oscar as the butler dude, are you? Or is there a different butler dude? I I feel like there's a thing where he has like a wine, like he has something. He's kind of like leaning back and he has like a glass. I feel like that's a thing. I think that will help me for my second campaign team. Mortis might have one. Let's see. Maybe Mortis is who I'm thinking of. Oh, yep. It's definitely Mortis. He literally just has a straight wine glass. That is so funny. I think I've been playing too long. I'm going a little crazy over here. Sanja. You think Sanja has one too? Oh yeah, she has a little glass. That is so funny. Apparently, there's a lot of people who drank in AFK companions. That's really funny, actually. He just pulls out the wine glass. Thinking of the cat dude and Mortis. I mean, okay, now we got to dig into this. Let's see if does he do it in battle maybe? I mean, I'm just seeing some eyeballs over here. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I think you're just going crazy. That's the verdict. Zeke's my beloved. Zeke's, or however you say his name, feels out of place in companions, in my opinion. Like he just doesn't seem, which is crazy because you have heroes like him, who like, what even is he? What's going on with this dude? And then I see Zeke's, and I'm just like, I don't know. He just feels out of place. I don't know what it is about him. He just maybe it's just because he's bad and he's not really usable anything, but something about him just not my thing. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think of who I'd want to get. Zafriel would be cool. Flora would be cool. Also, now that I said that about Zeke, he's going to be my first pull for sure. Pretty sure he was a scrap Dragon Ball collab. Oh, he's that one purple guy from Dragon Ball Z. That's like super strong. He like destroys Vegeta or something. I don't know. I watched like a movie, like a Dragon Ball movie with him like 20 years ago. Probably like 15 years ago. I'm not that old. Cats have a bad omen, so he fits the hypo. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe it's just because I'm not a cat guy. I'm allergic to cats, so maybe it's just my internal bias coming out. Yeah, I think Frampton will be pretty solid. I'm not gonna be able to pull for him because I'm free to play pretty much. But ooh, wait, I got a new thing. Praise the AFK arena gods. My turtle man has returned. There we go. This is a huge star because this makes Turtle Man more turtle-like. He's stronger now. He's beefier. Yeah, there's actually been a few heroes that have been nerfed from Classic, which is interesting. I think there was one, and this is a while ago. I was expecting them to be like they were just kind of an average hero in Classic, and then they nerfed him or her. Maybe I'm going crazy, but it felt like a really weird nerf of a hero that was never that good. Ooh, we can do more summons. Come on, give me some good. Ooh, another Odin. That's good. I've got a lot of light bearers. I know. I agree. I think a lot of the new heroes to be added are mostly average. I think it's fun when there's meta changing heroes semi frequently. I'm not saying every new hero that comes out needs to be like totally game breaking, but it's nice when heroes are actually usable and people get excited about them. I mean, I think about like some of the recent ones. There's Isolde who end up not being the best. Kaz, is that her name? Where is she? Oh, she's not a Graveborn. Yeah, Kaz end up being kind of bleh. Like it just feels bad when they add heroes to the game that are just like they don't move the needle at all. Like nothing changes when they're added to the game. Turtle Man, Hammer Turtle. Let's go. Kraken the Graveborn Siren. I mean, I got a Mira, I got an Odin, I got Frail, I got Isabella. These four are my wish lists. Could be. You could be onto something here. Could be onto something. Kaz is good in Wilder Tower compared to like who would you replace on your Wilder team for Kaz? I'm curious. The border art's too good. Oh, when you get two teams, that's right. I don't like how her tail moves. It looks like a tentacle. It's less tail like, more tentacle like. Ooh, here we go. Give me something. Eh. No. What do you mean by cracking the Graveborn Siren? I assumed you meant that like I should focus Graveborns. It's just a mesticle, don't worry. I don't know if I like that word. Mesticle. I'm gonna have nightmares of mesdicals in my sleep. Oh, cracking like sexual. That is not what I meant or thought you meant. When is the next dimensional anime collab? I think it's supposed to be before the end of the year, which I mean, with how much time is left in the year, I mean, I would assume it's probably part of the Christmas one. Have you guys heard anything else about it? I would assume that's what it would be. I don't know what it would be. I've seen some people speculate it could be oh, what's the anime? Black Clover? That could be someone just wishful thinking though. I literally like check Discord. I see like three things. I read it and then I'm like off. I'm very rarely on Discord, even though I do like. I think the Discord community is really nice. I like kind of hopping in there just reading. Yeah, I mean it has to be Christmas. Like what else would there be? Fairy Tale and Black Clover. Yeah, I guess classic really depends on how old you are too. Like like if you're my age, classic could be like Dragon Ball Z in the 90s. I was not watching anime in the 90s. I'm not that old, but like I was alive then. Or like Cowboy Bebop. Obviously, they're not gonna be doing that, but like that's like classic when I think of classic. Or even like Naruto, Bleach. But then some people might think like classic is I don't know something's a little newer. Early 2000s, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Early 2000s into like the late 90s, um, is kind of classic. Toonami, literally, dude, Toonami. I didn't know what I was watching half the time. I would watch Toonami though as like an 8 year old, and I'd watch like snippets of Naruto, and I would remember I would it would be like in the middle of like a battle, and I would be like, I am so excited for next week's episode, and I remember what time I watched it and when it would come on because you couldn't just find that stuff online, and it would be a filler episode the next week, and I would be so pissed. I'd be like, I don't want a freaking filler episode of Naruto chasing a cat around the village or something stupid. I want to know how his fight with Neji goes or whatever it was. I don't know. But I mean, that's when you had to struggle to watch anime. You watched one episode a week if you're lucky. Those are hard times. Toonami. I haven't heard that in so long. That is so funny. Or I'd watch like a random Inuyasha. Is that how you say it? That was super big. I've never actually watched it, but I always saw that on at night. Inuyasha, whatever the dude with like the white hair and tail and stuff. I need to watch that. I haven't watched it. What am I doing? I'm just like yapping. I'm not even checking stuff. All right. Let's see if we can move stuff around here, get a little bit more of a push. And Inuyasha's your first anime? That's cool. I think Dragon Ball Z might have been my first one that I watched like most of the storyline through. I remember thinking like the Boo arc in Dragon Ball Z was like when he would eat people, I was like, that is so messed up. As a kid, I just thought it was so disturbing that he would turn people into chocolate and eat them. So I don't know. It just really bothered me as a kid. I've become more of just like a television or like TV show watcher. Like I like most forms of content in like episodes versus like a movie. Um, I don't know. I watched a movie for the first time in months 2 days ago, and I hated it. The movie was trash. It was Twisters, and I was like, this movie is so bad. But it had 4.5 stars. I was like, I can't I can't watch movies anymore. I just get disappointed. But like TV shows just has so much more to build. Like I watched all of Game of Thrones like 2 years ago, and it was just like so enjoyable. Like I just loved watching it every night. But movies, it just doesn't fit the same. It doesn't hit the same, except for a very rare few. Animated shows and movies are always more in depth. Yeah, I'm early 30s, just barely over 30. Come on, kill that Oku. Mm, really want to get my Verk up a little bit, but I'm just not hitting the Maulers recently. I want Verk to shine. I want him to have his moment. Nice. Yeah, Oku was running me up. He's like, give me your money, son. He wants that big cash. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't got anything else. What do I get? I get two Rowans tomorrow. Boring. What do I get for this chest? It's like Shamira and Brutus. Already got all the good stuff for this. Oh no, I get this. Okay. And then boot camp. Yeah, okay. I've kind of cleared a lot of the good stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like I you get to a certain point in campaign, you don't see orthos as much. I feel like I really haven't seen it much in my main account. Which then again, like I said, I don't push campaign hardly ever. Let's see how we're doing here. We still got some push left. Not much, but we got a little bit of push left. Yeah, Taline. Do they have awakened heroes in campaign? I don't think I've ever seen awakened, but I'm assuming not. A 5 stack of Taline sounds like hell. Oh my gosh. No, you gotta do 4 Talines and then the hourglass guy. Yeah, I didn't think they did awakened heroes in campaign. That'd be kind of funny though. The devs are secretly watching my VODs and they're just like, yeah, this bacon guy's got some good ideas. We should put in some more Talines in campaign and throw in some awakened heroes. Yeah, awakened heroes in campaign would be insane on so many levels. All right, so my question for y'all: Arcane Labyrinth. They want to make sure it's released in good standings. What changes could they make from the classic version to make it better? For those of you who played the classic one, I have a few thoughts, but curious. Oh shoot, I'm curious what you think because clearly they're not ready for releasing it because they said it's going to be a while still. So that was one of the few questions asked. Three levels was fun, or no, three levels seems like a bit, but don't want to skip. But it's fun for every 2 days. I do like the every 2 days thing. Yeah, I think my biggest problem with it is like if you release it now, all the people who have been playing for a while, it's just going to be super easy content. That's just you don't have to do anything for it, and you just do it, and people are gonna get bored of it. So it's how do you release content that's going to be still engaging for people who are late game, and maybe it's just free resources like it was back then. Who is murdering me? Good Lord, Rosalina, relax. It's definitely tricky. Yeah, I think it's really only difficult when you literally first start playing. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this one. Maybe I should put Sanja, and then put Verk elsewhere. I didn't even see what happened. Did I get wrecked again? Like a turtle man doing some damage. Come on. Nice. All right, let's see if Vert can carry my second team. I don't know if I have hopes that this is going to work out. But it's like all Mauler teams, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Maybe. Freaking Rosalina again. Relax. Ugh. I feel like I had it for a second. Yeah, I mean, emblems are just a nightmare to collect as a free to play, especially early on when you're not getting very much from Arena. It's just, it's not fun. Okay, there we go. There's the 12. Fifteen-one. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna clear 14 tonight. Whaling, you get 150 reds a week. Where do you get these? Is it these? Are you buying these bad boys? The shop? Like the normal shop? Merchant ship. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just was on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a lot. That's a lot of resources right there in general. Also a lot of money. But it's also weird that the shop in this game is so small. Like you look at classics and it's like insane. There's so much to it. Did I unlock a new thing? No. Oh no, I got more of these. Oh no. Yeah, you're committed at this point. 6K in, that's a commitment. Once you start, you can't stop. Boom, that was easy. Mm, yeah, I figured that wasn't for me. I don't know what to do here. Got that IT money. I mean, Mezoth is pretty much like his girlfriend at this point. You gotta pay to keep the girl. Gotta keep the Mezoth happy. Next dimensional event, probably end of the year. Um, they said by the end of the year in their Q&A, so my guess would be by probably Christmas. We are talking about it not too long ago. Probably Christmas is everyone's guess, but I haven't heard anything for sure. That is not true. Maybe. I'm just saying. You get a life size Mezoth squishy. You could do some things with that. Dude, this spot is a curse. All right, this is gonna be my last thing. Dang, just like that, boom. Um, Getting tired. Got some stuff to do tomorrow, but thank you guys for joining. Another fun stream. Love chatting with y'all. I don't know when the next one will be. I'll be busy with Thanksgiving, so I won't be on for probably a little while. Might make a video or two, so obviously those will be coming out, but no more streams for probably like 5 or 6 days. But I'm gonna keep stacking up, keep pushing. I'm gonna save my summons per usual to see what I can do, and then we'll have another stream, have some pushes, do some summons. Maybe I'll even start another game. Maybe I'll do like Dark Souls afterwards once I clear stuff, because slowly I'm not gonna have as much stuff to do with these. I can't push quite as much every time, but next one should be a pretty big push because I'll have lots saved up. But thank you guys for joining tonight. Hope you have a great night and have a great Thanksgiving and enjoy your time off if you have time off for Thanksgiving. Have a good one, y'all.